Hello everyone, I'm Krista. I'm here to do some Celtic Reiki on you today, and I'm going to do it a little differently today than I normally do. I'm going to take my oracle cards, my Celtic Reiki OM oracle cards, and I'm going to let our guides choose what symbol and healing, what you need healed today that we're going to work with. So just going to take a moment to get centered and grounded, taking a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Imagining a flame in my heart that burns bright and sends a protective force field all around me. And all around us, as we ask our guides and angels, ancestors, animals, our spirit team, only those entities that are there for our best and higher purpose, to help divinely guide what Celtic Reiki OM we will be using today. Also, I apologize for the noise. I live on a very busy street, but it's a beautiful day today and I really want the breeze blowing in my room. Otherwise, I will get too hot while filming this, and I don't have a setup where I can do anything to drown out the noise. So today we are going to practice letting distractions like that car driving by just now and any loud noises coming from the street, we're going to practice tuning those out and not letting them negatively impact the experience. Also, I often find that whatever noises happen when I'm doing one of these can be part of the process. We hear certain sounds when we're feeling or thinking certain things, and it calls more attention to that. So I encourage you to either do your best to tune out the sounds or use the sounds in conjunction with what you need to check in with. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle these cards and figure out what symbol. Ooh. All right, wants me to work with two. Okay, we have hua. It's spelled like hueth, but I believe is pronounced hua. I'll double check that. And Fern, I believe is how it's pronounced. I'll double check that too. Fern. Okay, so I'm going to take a brief pause and be right back because I'm going to go ahead and collect the different tools and crystals that I think go along with this healing today. All right, I have gathered the materials to do these two symbols on you today, and I wanted to take a moment to read to you a short paragraph about what each of these means so you can keep that in mind when you're receiving this healing. It's from the book Celtic Tree Magic by Danu Forest. And so for the first one, Fern, which I looked up the pronunciation and was correct, Fern. The book says that the OM divination meaning is Fern, which is the alder tree, encourages you to move ahead with confidence and courage. It tells you to get grounded and practical, ensuring your own safety in physical realms, but also aiding in psychic protection where a grounded and present attitude ensures you remain self-possessed and empowered. It is an excellent ally in aiding and teaching you how to defend yourself emotionally, physically, mentally, and spiritually. As a tree closely associated with warriorhood, it encourages you to seek honorable conduct and the right use of power, in addition to discrimination and discernment. When to use the shield and when to use the sword forged in its slow burning flame. So confidence and courage are big keywords here. Getting grounded and practical are big keywords here. Protection and safety are big keywords here. And defending yourself emotionally, physically, mentally, and spiritually. those are all keywords for this one that I would like you to take into this session. There is the alder tree Ogham stave with this symbol inscribed on it. Then for Hua, and I was correct, that is how it's pronounced, Hua. The Hua is Sorry, one moment. Hua is the hawthorn tree, and here is the Ogham stave from the hawthorn. As an Ogham, the hawthorn suggests challenge in both positive and or difficult ways. It also suggests a surge in energy to rise to the test. It questions your worthiness, and even if you fail, you will be nearer your goal than before. Hawthorn leaves you changed, transformed into something more real, honorable, and capable than before. It shows you the truth of your heart. The truth may not always be pleasant, but it is always worthwhile. You are encouraged to consider your boundaries and remember to respect the boundaries of others in equal measure. It can signify love, union, and connection with the goddess if your heart is ready. So, some key words here are that there are challenges, positive and difficult, but it's a surge in energy to rise to the test. And the idea that even if you fail, you'll still be nearer to your goal. And this changes you into something more real, honorable, and capable than before. And it shows you the truth of your heart. It also talks about boundaries. So for putting these two together into a healing, it suggests that there's some sort of challenge happening and that this is giving you the energy to rise to the test. The other symbol, like we talked about, is about confidence and courage. It encourages you to move ahead with confidence and courage. It is asking you to get grounded and practical. And this other one is saying, even if you fail, you're going to be closer to your goal. So we want you to have confidence and courage to move forward and face these challenges that are coming up. Go for it. Even if you fail, you're closer to the goal than before. The Fern offers you protection, and it's letting you know that it's here to help you defend yourself. And the Hawthorn is saying this is worthwhile, and getting yourself closer to the truth is worthwhile. And it's signifying love and union and connection. So you can see that light at the end of the tunnel. So those are the energies that we're going to take into this healing today. And we are going to go ahead and get started with a little bit of a smoke cleanse with a Yerba Santa bundle that I bought at my local crystal shop that carries all kinds of other wonderful things in addition to the crystals they sell. Let's get this nice and smoky, get it going real good here. And then I'm going to use this wing of a magpie, it's from the crow family, to send this cleansing smoke your way. We cleanse the upper chakras, the upper dantian, and the middle chakras, and the middle dantian, and the lower chakras, and the lower dantian, and all around you in your protective, safe field, under and over, and side to side. Breathe in the cleansing, protecting, grounding smoke. And feel yourself getting comfortable in the position you're in, whether it be seated or laying down. Taking a deep breath in through your nose out through your mouth. Breathing in peace and calm. Breathing out discomfort and negativity. I invite you to adjust any parts of your body that may not currently feel comfortable. And just get yourself in a very comfortable position, feeling the safety of this protective bubble you're in, feeling the support of being grounded. And we're going to cleanse out any ideas or thoughts that have been put into your head, whether it be by you or society or people you know. These ideas that you aren't worthy of boundaries, or that you aren't capable of succeeding at the things you want to succeed at, or that you're not able to rise up to the challenges that lie ahead. And we're going to get rid of those ideas because they're not true. You are capable. You are worthy. And you are able. You have the courage and confidence you need to pursue the things you want to pursue and to stand up to the challenges that lay in the way. And we're only human, so we all get that gunk piled up, this idea that things aren't going to work out. Things always work out. The thing is they don't always work out the way you think they're going to, but they work out the way they're supposed to. And you adapt, and you move on. And you play the hand you've been dealt with courage and confidence, bravery, but also kindness and love. It's important to lead with kindness and love, especially during these times we're living in. It's easy to get into the part of our head, our brain, the amygdala, where the fear responses live, where everything we respond to is out of fear. Fear doesn't always show up as necessarily, afraid, like you're watching a scary movie. Responding to fear can show up in anger, sadness, and all kinds of different emotions that are harder to deal with. But they all root from fear. And when we're acting out of fear, we're not putting our best self forward. We're not leading with kindness and love. Having proper boundaries is an act of leading with kindness and love. It's not having boundaries that comes from fear. Fear that someone isn't going to respect your boundaries. Fear that someone is going to choose not to be around you or with you because of those boundaries. But you're always, always better off, whatever the case, to remain true to your boundaries. It's also important to respect the boundaries of others. Typically, if you're someone who doesn't have boundaries or can't hold to them very well, it's easier to also get offended when other people have boundaries. Feel like, well, I do all this for them, but they're always saying no to me. Well, you're feeling resentful because you don't say no like you should. And maybe they're taking advantage of you, and maybe they don't even know it. But you're allowed to say no too. And when someone tells you no, you need to accept that. And then it's up to you to decide, am I giving more than I'm getting? Is this person taking advantage of me? Am I taking advantage of them? And you choose how you're going to move forward with that. And these symbols will provide the courage and confidence you need to move forward in a way that brings you closer to the truth. And as the famous saying goes, the truth will set you free. So we're pulling out all of those negative thoughts that you aren't worthy and you aren't capable of being able to do that. Because you are. Everyone is. And in the space that we've just cleared of all of these really yucky feelings, I want to really send you a lot of love and compassion with this amethyst. Right now, I'm just brushing in a lot of love and compassion. I want you to have love and compassion for yourself. Be gentler with yourself. Be kinder to yourself. I'm not a perfect person here. Right before I recorded this video, I had a little meltdown because my eyebrow pencil is lost somewhere in my couch. And I am irritated about it because it was a brand new one and I can't seem to get to it or find it. And I was mad. I was like, why? Why is this lost when all I want to do and need to do right now is film? And all these little things get in the way of me being able to do that. It's so stupid and it's so little. And I acted like it was the biggest deal because I've got other things going on. I'm tired and I don't feel well. I don't share it much on here, but I have a chronic illness, and some of you may have seen that post the other day where I was in the hospital. And there's just a lot deeper, harder challenges underneath the surface that when something little happens, like losing my eyebrow pencil in the couch, sets me off. I'm not saying this to dump my issues on you. I'm saying this to show you that even your healers are human people too, with our own issues and imperfections, and not taking our own advice. And as I'm doing this, I'm healing myself too, and I'm realizing, okay, that's something to work on. This healing isn't meant to be a one-stop fix-all, you know? I'm not going to do one session on you or one session on myself or hire someone to do one session on me and have everything bad go away. But it helps. We keep coming back. I mean, the world keeps spinning and doing its thing and happening. So every day there's going to be new stuff added to our plates. And every day we get to choose how we handle it, how we move forward with it, and how we want to heal ourselves from it. Every time I do self-healing on myself for my chronic illness, it helps me feel better. And it's not going to just immediately cure me, but not only does the healing just energetically and spiritually make a difference on how I feel, but it also helps me want to make decisions that aid in me getting better. And so for you, what modalities can you use to feel better? to get past what you're going through, to weather the storm. I go to therapy. I get hypnosis done. I give and receive energetic healing treatments. I write, I journal, I do art meditation. What else? I meditate. I do somatic exercises, qigong exercises. I walk. I go to social events with people that lift me up. I've started cutting out social situations that don't lift me up. And every time you do something like this and you're gentle with yourself and you're kind and loving to yourself, you're able to be that way for others. And that's naturally going to help you attract the right people and situations and repel the wrong people and wrong situations. When I've been the worst versions of myself is when I attract the worst situations and people for me. And when I'm moving into more healed and better versions of myself, that's when my circles start to change for the better. When I'm gentle and kind and loving with myself, I'm able to be gentle and kind and loving with other people. And those feelings inside help promote more health and happiness within you. You're still going to have bad days, bad weeks, hard times, but the more you're looking for what you can be grateful for, and the more you're leading with kindness and love, the easier it's going to be to get back to a solid foundation of feeling happy. And when you're able to do that, using all the different healing modalities that work for you, that's when you're able to get into a mindset of the confidence and courage that we're going to be working with today. That you're worthy of boundaries. That you're able to face the challenges with confidence, courage, and also love and kindness. And that it's okay to not have something be successful straight out the gate. You learn from that and you keep going. I am filled with love. I am capable. The truth is the ultimate goal. I have the confidence and courage to respond to these challenges with truth and proper boundaries in place. I am capable of setting them. I am worthy of having them. And I have them because I love myself and I love others. My apologies, I had the wrong OM stave earlier. These look backwards on camera to me. So, and since they're so similar to each other, when they're going a different direction, when I look at them in front of me versus on camera, it gets a little dicey. So here is the hawthorn hua symbol, and then I'm gonna be putting in, let's see, all right, it's going that direction for you guys. It goes the other direction when you're in front of it. Hua. hoo-ah. That's just really nice to say. I feel like that's something you can say to kind of calm yourself down when you're in a tough situation. Be like, isn't that something people say? Hoo-ah, hoo-ah. If you feel yourself getting really worked up, just go hoo-ah. Placing this symbol in each of your dantians, reminding you that you are worthy, you are capable, and you are filled with love. You're worthy of having boundaries. You're capable of having boundaries. And having proper boundaries is an act of love for yourself and others. Knowing in your head that you are worthy and you have the courage and confidence to face the challenges. And knowing that you have the love in your heart to face them with kindness and love, not only for yourself, but for others. And knowing in your gut that you are capable of doing this. And even if at first you don't succeed, try again. You learn, you grow stronger. You gain more courage and confidence with each passing time until you get it the way you want it. You're worthy of a loving connection and union with people that are honest and authentic, with yourself being honest and authentic. With the alder and hawthorn trees, you have the protection you need, you have the guidance you need, you have the confidence and courage you need to move through any difficult challenges that come your way, to have the boundaries you need to get through them. And it's all moving you towards a more authentic, honest, truthful, loving connection and union with yourself and those around you. And the failures teach you valuable lessons that you need to move through the challenges in life, to where you learn and you grow and you get it better. I'm going to finish up by sealing it in, protecting you from all that gunky negative stuff getting in. It's still going to get in eventually. You come back to this, you come back to your other things, you cleanse and clear again. Hopefully this just makes it a little more solid, last a little longer. Not only keeping out the crud, but keeping in the good. Sharing it where necessary, where you want to, with the people and places that you want to share it with, and not having it drained. Listening to my cat crying at me that she wants more food, even though I feed her like every hour. Today is certainly not a seamless session. We've got noises from traffic, we've got cats, you've got me picking the wrong stick. It's okay, no one's perfect, nothing is perfect. I lost my eyebrow pencil. No day is going to be perfect. Alright guys, I'm sending you so much love. Thank you so much for being here today, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day.